I liked a girl from first grade until 8th grade, but we were friends the whole time. All of middle school, I was locked in the friend zone. We ended up going to different high schools, which made me get over it, but it's still sad to think of the time I wasted, and how I should have appreciated the friendship.
In high school, I refound a crush I had when I was in 3rd grade. Same kid, just years later. In 3rd grade, it was obviously just a very silly crush, and then in 11th grade, I was 8 years older, but it was still just as silly. I never did anything about it, but he was the popular kid in school, and we were in TV news together, so I'd hear all the gossip about who liked him, who he liked, the girl of the week he was dating, and so on. It was fairly obvious it would never work out, and even if by some chance he had liked me, there were some rumors hanging around him that I didn't want any part of. I was a little dramatic in high school, so it didn't hurt to know it would never work out, but at the same time, it was a comfort knowing he didn't like me, because then there was no what if.
She made everything seem less gray, and that's what I still love about her. When we first met, it was different to any other person I have met before. She has a certain infectious glow that made me want to be always around her. I reflected on it for a while, thinking she only sees me as a friend, but maybe she might like me at least a little. There were times when I felt as if we were together. Then there were times when she made me feel as if I wasn't a real being, almost as if anything we have done felt cinematic in a way. I'd hope one day she would change her mind. A part of me still does. I used to wish she would say she loves me and that she's been in love with me since the beginning. I know it won't happen. I can be delusional, but I am human, which makes it harder for me to be her friend. Over the time I have known her, my feelings have subsided to a degree. The only thing I want for her to know is that I am happy if she is happy with whoever she ends up with. And that is all I need in return.
This crush happened with a coworker at the time. He was like 3 or 4 years older than me. I really liked him and we would sneak out after work to have fun. We were never official. It was just a beautiful time in my life when I liked someone and they liked me back. But there was really no pressure for anything. It was easy. I really did like him. But he had a really bad mental problem going on, convinced that everyone he knew would leave him, and there was no changing his mind. Been in and out of rehab, it was a whole thing. But it was his past, so I didn't think anything of it. Things were good between us for a while, but one day a fight broke out between us. Something stupid, I think, but it went to deeper places fast. He thought I would leave him too, and before I could explain that I wouldn't, I never saw him again. He quit his job and moved states. He's told me he's done this before, so I wasn't as surprised as I could have been. Mostly hurt. I still think about him sometimes. I really hope he got the help he needed. He was a good guy.
One of my best friends since kindergarten has always been exactly my type. And we were really good friends, so of course I liked her. We used to hang out a lot, but it never seemed like she shared any of the same feelings as me. So for years I had to keep it to myself and not say anything, because I valued our friendship way too much to ruin it by saying something. So I just continued to be her friend. Now she has a boyfriend. So I've given up by now. But to this day, I just know if she ever said anything about it, I would immediately say yes.
I feel like I've been waiting my entire life to be loved. I met a guy who I swore would be the one for me. I liked everything about him, his smile, his laugh, his eyes, and even his corny jokes. Nothing could convince me he wasn't perfect, and as we became closer, my feelings for him became unbearable. I had to tell him. When I did, I thought things would change. Everything would work out in my favor, but nothing changed. He didn't feel the same way about me, and it hurt. I honestly don't know if I'll ever get over him, and I hate to admit it, but part of me doesn't want to.